Clause 5, leadership. This clause deserves a preamble and introduction in its own right. Let me begin by saying, first of all, it's new. The clause called leadership was introduced in 2015. That's the most recent version of the ISO 9001 standard. And it was probably felt by the developers of it that it needed to be more explicit way of stating that top management, I'll get to that phrase in a minute, need to be actively involved and leading. That's the first thing to say about it is. The second thing is, this is what I really love about it, and it's this: it's taking something that can be sometimes considered a bit maybe theoretical or nebulous, or you either have it or you don't have it. This thing called leadership and how you develop it. We talk about charismatic leaders or situational leaders. Whereas this clause, when we get into it in the next video, will take you through actually 12 specific practical things that a leader must do and be seen to do to show that they're leading the way in terms of quality and quality systems. The other thing that's most important is that for every one of these clauses, these items in the subclause of 511, when we get to it, cannot be delegated. Top management, or in a small company, the top manager needs to be seen and needs to be able to prove their involvement and their leadership in this place. So if you have a very laissez-faire type of manager, leader, top managers that people go about are trusted, we say, that won't really work. There has to be leadership here. If you're an autocratic, control freak type, that won't work either, because you need to be seen to involving people and inviting people to contribute to the quality systems. The phrase top management, it starts off with that. And I think it's self-explanatory to me, but maybe to be even clearer, I'd say top management would be the top directors of a larger company, the ones who are really in control and decision makers of it. Well, the CEO, a very small company with a half a dozen or dozen people, maybe the top managers is just the general manager or the MD, the owner of that company themselves. It's not somebody outside the organization like a chairman, it's those running it and leading it. So that's it by way of introduction. And moving on to the next video, we get into the details of it.